Tammy Tracy is the manager of the bar and restaurant in Frank, Alberta, where Terry Blanchette cooked for 3 years. She joins me now on the phone. First of all, your reaction to the news, Tammy?
Well, we were all very stunned and devastated. I mean, who would expect anything like that to happen in a small community?
Yeah. Terry was just 27 years old and a single dad. Can you give us an idea of what he was like?
Well, he was a very good employee, always made it to work. He had responsibilities. So he, took care of, made sure he was responsible enough to get to work, get a paycheck, take care of Haley. He was a really good dad. I mean, he took her everywhere. They would come in for coffee in the morning. Well, she wouldn't have coffee, but
right.
They would come in and she would run around, and she's a great little kid. I mean, she's, a 2-year-old.
Yeah, and how would you describe their relationship with each other?
Well, they were very close. She was, I don't know. All I can say is they were like a pair. They were always together. He loved her very much.
Yeah. Do you have any idea at all, or is the community any idea of all of who would want to harm Terry?
No, I can't see anybody. There's no enemies or anything. I mean, we all talk, we're like family here, and we're totally baffled by this.
Yeah, and people must be so concerned about this little girl.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Any idea, does anybody doing anything for the family, for the mom, who I hear is in town now in Crow's Nest Pass?
Yeah, I heard that she came down yesterday, but I've not been contacted with her. I did talk to Terry's mother yesterday, but that was it. She was just not really in much shape to talk on the phone either.
Yeah, I'm sure. How would you characterize or describe what this community is going through right now?
I can't put that in words. It's just awful. I mean, for something like this to happen, I mean, who would want to hurt Terry, for one, and who would take an innocent little girl?
Yeah. How have you been coping with it? I mean, have you all been talking to each other, getting together?
Yeah, we closed last night, and we all got together and sat around and told some stories and cried and laughed and cried some more. And we're just trying to be here for each other and try to cope with this.
Yeah. How small, give us a sense of how small the community is. I mean, you would know if strangers were around or if someone was being targeted, or is it too rural for that?
Well, no, it's not that it's that small or that rural. I mean, it's a small town. Everyone pretty much knows everybody, or you know your neighbors here.
Yeah.
And it's not like if one person came in from out of town. I mean, it's a beautiful place to live. It's great for tourism. We have mountains. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
We have tourists come through all the time, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Are you getting a sense of how the police are treating this situation?
Well, I'm the same as anybody else. We haven't heard anything. We're still waiting to hear. Watching for the updates and everything on the television and radio. But other than that, we have no information. The RCMP they have not talked to us at all.
All right. Tammy Tracy, who worked with Terry Blanchette, thank you for speaking with us from Frank, Alberta, what I know must be an absolutely horrific time for everyone. Thank you again for sharing your thoughts with us today.
Thanks.
Okay.